Okay, there we go. Sorry about that issue. Twitch was having a whole fit or something. I don't know what was going on. But anywho, we had like 2 pieces of dialogue. How do I get the log pulled up again?
None who wish to live in peace dare defy them.
How do I get the log again? That's not the log.
As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here.
I'm trying to find the log. There is a log, right? Am I schizo? I swear there was a log. There we go. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you guys did this too much. Oh wow, it goes really far. Holy moly. That's a log and a half.
Open an umbrella, and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat, and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
Also unrelated, but I've been looking at the background because that robot from like the beginning of the game is there. And I'm kind of curious if they're like, I don't know, prominent here.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset. Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears if we're quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up. That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
She's still so silly, I'm sorry.
Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face?
That's crazy. Also, unrelated too, but I think he sounds just a teeny bit like Lighter from Zenless Zone Zero. It's like, I start thinking about it and I'm like, I'm kinda hearing it now.
Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular. And you'd be right.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago?
Damn.
Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
I mean, I don't know. What if people just start randomly dying? I don't know.
No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
I'm there wondering what the city would look like with, like, sunshine, you know?
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine. Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
I feel like he's the guy who comes off as, like, trying to be optimistic, but he has something behind him,
Well,
bro.
now that I
He's,
finished
like,
showing you the town,
a little too
let's head
happy.
to the agency.
Well, not, like, overly energetic, but, like,
This
if you know, you know.
place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
Really? I don't see any florists.
Oh, this poor guy.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter than the stench of death.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming. You know,
Also, I'm sorry, this music's also very... it has a beat, I like it.
Now then,
yes.
this area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
Also, at least now we can go down around here.
The
Ooh.
neon looks magical blurred in the rain.
Oh, people are transparent.
If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes
I'm sorry,
me
I like
all
the flow of his
nostalgic.
jacket a lot.
Perhaps I'm from a city like
I'm very
this one.
distracted.
Or maybe if you formed my mind into a shape, it'd look like this place.
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
I was thinking about that.
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there. Hey! There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
A clown?
Oh my god. He actually got baited by that. No.
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I can change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things
Those, like,
could
reddish
be
areas are really
different
cool, but
since
also
you're all
dangerous.
here.
Huh? All?
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
What makes you say that?
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to join us.
Other
Oh, I don't
master
have to
detectives?
control it. Okay.
But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made. But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
Hey.
Why?
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are like. So exciting, so
Bruh, I'm just expecting anybody who I meet will die. So, like, watch when we meet the new detectives, right? And then they all just get assassinated, like, moments later. Interesting though that they don't make you, like, walk the segment, because I tried controlling it and it just went on its own. The first part, though, where walking through the city, I was able to control that, though. I don't know what would happen if I just, like, let him go and just not follow.
Here we are.
This is pretty cool. Ooh, this shot is cool.
Where's the agency?
It's right here. All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Are we gonna, like, go by boat or something? Okay! Not a boat, but a submarine. Now that's cool. Sorry, everybody's just chilling in there.
This is the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
This is just this guy's go-to,
Welcome
honestly.
to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself. But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
That's what I'm saying, this is cool!
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
I'm still terrified, though, that people are just gonna get murdered left and right. That's just not good. I'm not gonna take that off ever. I'm so worried. I'm gonna be so sad when I get, like, attached to, like, a cool-looking character and then they just die. I'm just gonna be like, oh no. Hi! I don't like the yellow-haired one. He looks like Nagito a little bit. I'm assuming that's a he. Oh, where were you? I didn't even notice that one.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. That was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
Not when you put it like that.
With my logic, anything is possible.
Very sophisticated lady.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
But aren't you smoking a cigarette? Like that.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row.
Also, I'm sorry, is the green-haired person, like, inside of a fireplace? Why didn't you pick that as your little, like, hideout spot? It's interesting, but...
But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
I think she's eating them, guys.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3? I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
Also, I like the stars in her hair.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4. Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more
There were
than
like 7
4
on the
to
table, I
begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now.
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the Peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency, got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Cocohead. A round of applause, please.
He looks traumatized.
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
After somebody couldn't count to 4, fair enough.
I wonder which one of them will die first.
Girl! Oh my god.
Or maybe.
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
The only one who seems sophisticated right now is the one with the glasses, because the green-haired one hasn't said a word.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
I can tell. It could be you. You could be the next one who just starts killing people. I don't know.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the
I'm
match
sorry,
boy?
he looks like a Thunderbolt, if that makes sense.
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you.
It's cool.
And the one inside the fireplace.
Okay, so it was a fireplace.
What, fireplace? Why there of all places?
They're just chilling.
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight. Hey, nice to meet you. Right, now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
These chairs are color coded or something. I don't know, man.
Sit down right here.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned.
Well, if they all keep getting assassinated, like, I mean,
Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage. I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective. Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them. If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
I see. Got it.
don't give him any ideas, please.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
I'm gonna be honest, I agree with her as well, because, like, first of all, if they keep getting murdered in coming to Kanai Ward, it's not a good idea to, like, gather them there. Because once we're found out, we could also just be murdered on sight.
You didn't receive any instructions?
And that's also worrying, like, I thought this guy was, you know, head honcho. I mean, he is, but shouldn't you know more?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Gee, I don't know, do I?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Yeah, I have an amnesia buddy.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
How did he not know me? What?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
Oh,
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the Death God.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you were a detective?
No.
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO.
That's like my only fucking piece of evidence. Is just